So, hi everyone. So, as what you can see here, we have parang portfolio. So, this website or this a short block of this image is actually made using MizRach. So, MizRach is actually parang WordPress, parang Wix, but it's actually a different platform. It's also a CMS platform. So in this video, I will be showing on how to create this specific block using the MidRack CRM. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment down below. So first, you need to sign up with MizRack first, and then someone will invite you and send you an invitation for a free training. MizRec is actually parang it's a training good for 3 days where you will be learning on how to use the software system to create specific websites for your clients or for your future clients. So let's start. So we will just be copying this one. MizRec is actually very easy to use. So let's start off. First, you have to log in. You will be given a login by the instructors once you are invited. So next is click mobile desktop site, and then after that, let's wait for a minute, and then we will be creating a new site. It will give you or ask for a confirmation. It will actually help you creating a website using their own wizard. Then let's click this one. So let's just make this part as our reference. So we will just be creating this one. This block lang ng website. So yeah, choose template. And then let's put there my name. This is actually an assignment. So let's just put here assignment. And then let's wait for a couple of minutes. Yeah, as what you can see here at the top part, it's actually already loading, so it will take some time because multiple students are also using this. So let's go to home. So first is let's remove all the unnecessary parts for our website. So let's let's drag this. What's happening kasi if you view the site, if we don't change anything, so yeah, here parang ganito. MizRec is actually already media query ready. So by the time you want to yeah, if whenever you want to create a website, it's already media query ready. And then of course, media query means it can be used either on a laptop, on a mobile phone, or on a computer or desktop. So this is the default theme or the default site before we change everything, as you can see there. So what we will be yeah, we will be deleting this one like this part, and then replace it with our own personal portfolio image. So for this one, let's drag this up, and then let's save. Alright, there. So as you can see there, meron na siyang content block. And then yeah, as you can see, meron nandito yung Juan de la Cruz, but this block is still there, even though it's already in the top. The Juan de la Cruz is already at the top part. So let's just delete this. Let's just delete that, and also let's delete this notification regarding the making of the assignment, this one. So let's delete this block also. So here, this content block, let's delete this also. Alright, there. So as what you can see here, so it's Juan de la Cruz is already at the topmost part of the site. So let's refresh this. There. So as what you can see, yung assignment na block is nawala na siya. Also, the Juan de la Cruz is also already here at the top part. So now let's what you call this, attach the image. So for the attaching of image, let's just click content block, the Juan de la Cruz block, and then I'm gonna change it with my name. And then I'm just gonna copy this na lang. Copy this. And then this one then. Just copy this na lang then. So it's actually parang an introduction about yourself. Yes, sir. And then here. So images and videos. So dito mo ilalagay yung image, like this image, this specific image. We will be placing that here. So of course we just need to browse. Then I'm gonna click this one, and then first upload. Yeah, so there you go. Here's the upload. Alright, and then of course let's not forget the alt. So let's just say this is an image. So if ever di mag-load yung site, or di siya mag-load incorrectly, it will show, it will parang makikita doon na that part is actually an image. So there. So let's just save na lang this muna so that you guys can also see the current progress. Alright, so there. So when we refresh this, alright, so as what you can see here, so nandito na yung image, pero yung border niya is actually sharp, and then your name is still gray compared to this one. Can you see the difference? Here, there you go. Yeah, can you see the difference? There. So for this case, let's later we will go to the border part. So let's just do the theming first. So for this one is actually gray. Why? So let's change this. Oops. Nope. Let's copy this lang muna to notepad para at least. Paragraph. Nope. There you go. Let's try to save na. Baka it will show a different thing. Just to confirm before we proceed. It's still blocked, but there's still a background something. Let's try to edit. Source code in format. Wait, let's disregard this daw muna. Then let's disregard it muna daw. And then let's copy it from here. Let's check. There you go. So as what you can see here, wala na yung background na white kanina, this one. There. So it's actually just transparent background na. So next is we'll change the color. So for this one, I'm just gonna use a dropper. There, so para makopy ko siya. So for this case, so let's say yung color, and paste natin dito yung color, and then yung font. As what you can see here, the font is also different from this one. But we can also use this na lang. But let's copy this one na lang para makuha talaga. It's actually a Roboto, and then the other one, not sure if it's a Ubuntu, but let's try. There you go. See, as what you can see here. So it's close na siya. Yeah, it's actually close. So let's just increase the size. No, let's keep the size na lang muna. Alright. So next is let's do the buttons. So this one, let's talk and hit me up. Let's talk. It will actually direct you to it will actually direct you to a phone number. And then hit me up, it will also automatically go, if you have an Outlook installed in your PC, it will automatically direct you to an Outlook, and then send an email to a specific email address. Let's say this one, hit me up. So when we click this open email, of course, it will see the email address where and who created, or who or where you will be sending the email address. So for this one, here, so let's create a button here, and then email to, and then the email address pointing kung saan papunta yung email or who will be the receiver of the email. So let's say my email address is at spf.ph. Alright, so what kind of link this is, so ito yung parang markup here, this one, let's stop. And then show button left center custom CSS. So icons show after text. So for this one, this is after text. If ever dito natin nilalagay itong icon na to, it will be before the text. Here, icons before the text. But let's go with the after the text. So that's a phone symbol. So i-click lang natin to, this part. And then it will pop up. So wait lang, ayun, there you go. So let's say phone, this one, and then let's add na lang the other one, the hit me up. So for the hit me up, let's add a new button here. So since it's yeah, it's actually an email address. No, what the hell did I do? Let's talk. This is for email. So this is for the call for phone call. So since we are in the Philippines, so 639-3968-12206. You can just input here any phone number or your personal phone number if you like. And then let's talk. Let's do the let's talk. No, this one is hit me up. Hit me up, and then this one is let's talk. There. So same thing before. So let's email this one. Tama ba? No, this is actually a phone supposedly. This is the phone, and then this is, so ito yung sa email supposedly. Nabaliktad. Or mail. Here pala. Alright, so next is let's save it. Alright, so let's refresh. There you go. So as what you can see here, as what you can see here, yung background natin is actually still purple, and then wala pang border compared to this one. Here, as what you can see, you see the difference. So next is we will now be applying the color, and how to change this, because we can't actually change those colors dito sa user interface ng MizRach. So in this case, we will do a little bit of coding. So it's just a simple CSS coding lang naman. So we can go here to style. Alright, so at the bottom part, there you go. So buttons background, so you can just input here yung color kanina, the one that we used here. As what you can see here, buttons background color, then choose, and then let's try to save it para makita nyo. Alright, so let's save, let's refresh. So as what you can see here, the color is not the same with the color of the font. Alright, this one is almost close, but baliktad yung hit me up, and let's talk natin. Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, it's okay. We can just interchange it later, or maybe after the changing of borders. So for the button, since we will be adjusting the borders here, so this is the time we will go with the CSS. A little bit of CSS, just exchange lang naman natin yung border or something. So click import CSS base template, and then look for the button part. So here, buttons also in header bar. Note buttons have a border, you see specific something. So for this case, Alright, so as you can see, background color, border color, hover, active status, so on and so forth. So for this card, let's just change the border na lang, border radius. Border radius, let's say 15px. And then save. Alright, there you go. Save, then refresh this. Then here, as what you can see, the border is now rounded. Except di pareho kanina na it's actually an edge. So it's almost the same as this one. So let's just change na lang the border here sa image. So for changing the border sa image is, let's locate for the image itself. So button media, let's look for it. Content block. Yeah, let's try this. Maybe ito yun. What you call this? Border radius. We are just changing the very basic lang naman ang CSS here, because most of the elements are already implemented sa user interface ng MizRach. So konting changes na lang. Alright, let's check here. So as what you can see here, so diba sharp edges pa dito. So when we added that specific line of code, yung border 15 something, then save and update, it has also already parang nag-smooth yung border ng image. So see, it's almost the same. Yeah, it's actually already the same. But the thing here is that when I refresh this, there's actually an effect. There you go. As what you can see, mayroon siyang parang slide down effect. Compared to this one, is actually just parang nag-pop lang yung image or yung website. Wala ka talagang nakikita nga parang effect something. So for the effects, let's go back dun sa options. Let's go back to the home. Let's see here. Let's look for it. I'm pretty sure it's around here. Show both additional. Let me check. Saan ba yan? Main content. Video frame, buttons. Ay, ito para. So animation style, as what you can see here, fade in from top. We can there is also a fade in from side or fade in from bottom. So since most of the pages are scrolling up and down, so for this one we will be using fade in from top. And then images and titles, of course yung images lang at saka yung header one yung parang mag-scroll down. So for this one, since let's refresh this para makita nyo. So for this one, actually lahat ng elements is nag-fade from top to bottom. So including the buttons here. So for this case, let's choose this one, images, titles, and paragraph. Then save and update. There. So when we refresh this, so it should show the same effect as the second one. There you go. So it's still a very simple tutorial, a still very simple technique on how to create make changes or create a block compared sa if ever magko-code ka talaga from scratch, because if you will be coding from scratch, it will actually take a while kasi you still have to edit the image ng mga alignments and so on and so forth. You have to study a lot of stuff. So at least we're using MizRach, so a few tweaks na lang, and then you already have everything you needed na, specifically the elements. Di ka na mahirapan to look for it. So that's it. And everyone, have a great day.